Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series, Snake Eyes and Timber Alpha Commandos box set, and this set is beautiful. It has some awesome artwork of Snake Eyes on the front. On the side, it continues with that beautiful artwork of Snake Eyes transitioning down to that ferocious Timber image, and then he is number 30 from the Classified Series set. So here's the file card. Go ahead and go to the website to see what he's good at. And on the back, we got that awesome poster-worthy artwork, and I can't wait to see if we get a newer version of this artwork because it is phenomenal. But let's go ahead and get Snake Eyes and Timber out of the package. Snake Eyes comes with a Bowie knife. Looks like a Bowie knife mixed with a combat knife. Painted silver, black handle with some sculpt work in there. Looking pretty good. We get ourselves a pistol. Has an extended magazine. No muzzle flash hole in there. It sort of looks like it wants to be. But that is because this pistol, with all this sculpted in detail, has a attachment, silencer, that just fits right over the barrel. So you can have yourself a silenced pistol, which looks pretty awesome. Now, you're not going to be the Commando version of Snake Eyes without that iconic Uzi, and this thing looks great. It's got the extended magazine, no muzzle flash hole on there, and that's because this one also works with the silencer. Just fit that over the barrel, work it on, and you got yourself a silenced Uzi looking really nice. The next gun under the submachine gun build is the UMP that it comes with. They did a pretty good job. Still not 100% accurate to a UMP, but it is pretty close. The magazine on this one is removable, so that's a cool effect there. Muzzle flash hole there. And the silencer does not work on this at all. Here we have the final gun that Snake Eyes comes with, and this thing, I don't know really what this is based off of. I don't know if this is still a submachine gun or if this is an assault rifle, so feel free to comment down below if this is inspired by a gun that I'm just not recognizing. Tons of sculpted in detail. I like the compensator on the front. You guys can see the details in there. Looking nice. This one also has a removable magazine. We could talk about guns and knives for Snake Eyes all day, but what it boils down to, his best accessory weapon is his best friend Timber. We get the Timberwolf looking awesome. Scars going down the eyes and the snouts. The eyes are painted in a gold metallic paint that just has a nice shine, really capturing that look of a wolf. The nose is glossy. Just a lot of paint sculpt work going into this figure and tons of articulation. I mean, this thing is literally like a mini sideshow piece. Look at that. Sculpted in details. The tail. He has no butthole, no dog genitals. But we do get the dog little toe beans. Toe beans are cute with the nails and everything. Just a really, really, really cool looking piece. It's awesome. Like, this thing, they knocked it out of the park. This is like a whole different figure, and it's gorgeous. Even Timber comes with a alternate head sculpt, and this thing is great. He's all snarled up. He's ready to attack. He is angry. This thing is super well done. Paintwork on the teeth, the gums, the mouth. It's just a really well done head sculpt. Now we get to dive into some Doggy Articulation, and his head is on a double ball, so you get tons of movement. Like, look at that. Left and right, up and down. Tons of movement there. But this whole wolf is riddled with articulation. This is better, in my opinion, than the sideshow Timber. Like, because he can actually withstand the weight of the plastic. But this thing is awesome. Like, the neck goes up, so you can get them to really look up that far. And then it can actually slide down. So you get this type of motion, and you get some left and right out of it a little bit. Not too much. His legs, balls, so you get the little movement there. We get a bend here. We get a bend there. We get little puppy ankle pivot, and there's actually, try not to break it, get ankle bend there too. So lots of articulation out of legs. So that's both sides. Then we get to this part where you can twist it a little bit, but it's mainly to allow him to get that nice little booty shaking, which is awesome. Then you get back to the back legs, same articulation as the front. We got the ball right here, but the back legs, they can go out that far. Front legs, same idea, but same articulation. You got the bend here, bend at the ankle, pivot at the little doggy feet. And then the last articulation, we got tail articulation. So he can rotate it. It's on a disc hinge for up and down, and then you can just sort of rotate it around. So a lot of articulation when it comes to timber, and that's awesome. With all this articulation, it still looks like a nice, clean sculpt. Here we have an up-close look at Snake Eyes, and his commando style is awesome. I love the helmet mask look with the goggles. They even painted the goggles with like a glossy black plastic. I got a little smudge or a speck on mine, but it is what it is. You got the little mouth slits, but one thing I like about this mask a lot is the attention to detail. We got some sort of like venting going on right here with this texture right here. They sculpted in the whole strap. We got a seam line from the mask or helmet looking really awesome, and then you go all the way around, and they even got the buckles, how the goggles actually connect, which is really cool. Like the attention to detail in the mask and stuff is really nice. Then we get into his body area, which has tons of sculpted in detail. We get 00 in the star on the grenade. I wish the grenade unpegged. That would have been a cool thing. Lots of magazine pouches, lots of pouches. The underbody of that harness is just Beachhead. It's Beachhead's body, which is fine. And this figure is just casted all in black plastic. Sculpt work on Beachhead was good, so they chose a good underbody. We get to the back. Back of his harness has a bunch of like ribbedness to it. Looking really cool. Texture in the pants. Even got a cool little like pouch. And this strap is actually attached. I think it is. Yeah, it's attached to the harness. Got the holster for the gun and the silencer. Got a nice sheath for the Bowie knife with the rivets and stuff. Texture on the straps and buckles are sculpted nicely. The whole lower area is Duke. You're pretty much getting Duke's legs, Duke's knee pads, and we get new shin guards with some battle damage to them, looking really nice. And then the really well done looking boots. Diving into articulation, he has all the typical classified style articulation. The double like head on the disc hinge and the neck and the ball, so he can look up quite a bit. Got a lot of attitude going on in the head. Arms go up, bicep will swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist rotation and bend. This is a vertical bend in this hand. This hand, same thing, but this arm, the same thing, but this hand does the horizontal bend. And then he does have crunches and all that stuff in here, but he has that thick harness, so you're not going to get much out of it. You can get some twisting out of it, so you can move him, with his waist and everything, but you have to really try to get in there to try to get him to crouch or crunch down in there. And then, of course, you got those butterfly joints in there as well, so arms can butterfly in and out. He does have the drop-down hips, which you will need to use at times because I have his guns and stuff equipped, so they get in the way when you try to do the splits. If this wasn't there, this pouch wasn't here, you could really get the splits going. He can kick forward quite a bit. Got the thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot cut where the boot's at, ankle bend, and pivot. I mean, again, typical classified style articulation, and it works. When it comes to Commando, Snake Eyes, and Timber, this figure set is phenomenal. Comes with tons of accessories. The only thing that I have a gripe with would like some extra hands, some fist hands with Snake Eyes, but he came with tons of accessories. We got Timber with an alternate head, and I have him all geared up with all of his accessories, minus the one gun I didn't know what it was based off of, which would have been cool if he had like a little sling on his back to store that, but pretty much almost all his accessories he can hold. And I busted out some super action stuff, blast effects to put on the guns to give it that nice oomph to the setup. And I did try the blast effects that came for the double barrel that came with Jigsaw, and it didn't fit in the barrel of the UMP. The barrel hole was actually too small, so I don't know what was going on with that, but I still had blast effects that I could use, and it looks awesome. And yes, some of you might gripe, it's a reuse of body parts, but it works. They're putting thought behind the reuse of the parts, and it definitely works. I think this set is phenomenal, and it's a must-have set if you're a G.I. Joe collector. In the end, the Snake Eyes and Timber Alpha Commandos box set is a phenomenal set. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, it's a must-have in my opinion. If you're a Snake Eyes fan, you definitely got to have it. It's just overall really, really well done, well-packed box set. Honestly, you're getting an extra head with Timber, you get all those accessories and weapons with Snake Eyes. Granted, I would have loved some fist hands, but the articulation in Timber, the amount of detail they put into that, and it's just they really captured the Commando, Snake Eyes, and Timber set super well with this, and I can't really say enough good things about it. I love it. I like it a lot, and that sums up my unboxing and review of G.I. Joe Classified Series, Snake Eyes and Timber Alpha Commandos. If you guys are enjoying my content, go ahead and hit that like button. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button as it helps the channel evolve and grow. Hit the silver bell notification if you want to get alerts when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The new website's down below. It should be going live any minute, so definitely, or any day now, should I say. So definitely keep an eye out on that website, but also check out Toyco's pre-order group. It's a Facebook group that you can join in. It keeps you in the know with a lot of the imports like your SH Figuarts, Storm Collectibles, 1000 Toys, Mayfex. I mean, definitely keep an eye out, join up. It's a free group to join in, and most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.